Today we're going to use 4 pink pearl erasers to carve 4 handmade stamps. You can see that the 4 erasers, when they're lined up, fit across the page perfectly. For my first stamp, I'm going to draw a leaf with a butterfly egg. Now let's take a look at the tool that we're going to be carving our stamps with. In the base of the tool, there are a whole bunch of different blades. You can switch the blades out depending on the size you need for the area that you are carving. To change out the blade, you're going to twist open the top of the carving tool and put the dull side of the blade into the opening and twist it tight. Now we just need a few safety rules before we start carving. First safety rule, never carve towards your hand or any body part. Rule 2, don't use a lot of strength when you're carving. Carve nice and light and easy. That way if you slip, there isn't force behind the blow. First, I'm going to start carving with a thin blade, outlining my lines I've drawn. Now I'm switching to a thicker blade to carve out the large background areas. Here I'm switching to a small blade again to gouge out the area of the egg and to outline my inner lines. There's different blades. The small ones are good for details and the large ones are good for removing large areas. Some of the blades have a V tip and are good at getting little fine details, and others have a rounded tip. Here's my finished stamp. Let's put some ink on it and see how it turns out. Here I have my brayer. I'm going to dip it into the ink and roll out the ink until the full roller of the brayer is covered. Alright, now I'm going to take my stamp and use the brayer to roll ink on it. Let's try it out on a test paper and see how it turned out. Make sure when you're stamping that you press down evenly on all areas of the stamp so that your stamp will turn out. Alright, let's take a look. Looks pretty cute, a little leaf with a caterpillar egg on it. Now I'm going to draw and carve my 3 other stamps. Now that all 4 of my stamps are carved, I'm going to start printing them. I'm going to print a full page of my stamps to see what they look like. Here's my finished stamps.